I hope I'm not at much of an angle as the camera is implying I am at least trying to mess with it a little bit to show off the birthday gift that Amanda got me right over here. Nice little poster. Little one of those pop-out ones. Fun storylines indeed. And speaking of fun storylines, oh boy, did was week 11 have plenty for us. So let's delve into it the CAT style. Roll that intro. Hello everybody and welcome to week 11 of the 2024-2025 NFL season and my prediction picks. I'm your host, and you're on the Blind Canadian Cat YouTube channel. I say meow, I roll intros, and come hell or high water, internal or external reasons, we get shit done, and do we ever do it. And even when things are uncertain, we take a look at the positives, and we get it rolling. This is going to be recorded last minute, so I don't know when this will be out. Hopefully it's out on time, and if not, I apologize in advance. The motivation for editing has been bad lately. Oh, so bad. But I digress, and we move forward. Going off of last week's results right here, all positives. 10-4 straight up, 9-5 against the spread, 9-5 on the totals. Maybe we are in for record years after all. But still, about another 8 weeks to go. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, I don't know why I couldn't count. Yes, 8 weeks to go. We're close. Maybe we'll get what we want. Straight up brings us to 97 and 55 against the spread 84 and 68. I like seeing that number. We're doing great with against the spread stuff. That was right on my part to take a lot of teams against the spread. I don't remember what the overall total was, but I do know that underdogs were 8-1 against the spread for the first 9 games. So I'm onto something. I'm definitely onto that. And those totals, we're still looking great on totals too. We're having a lot of fun. And this week we're going to take a couple more teams against the spread. Just because it's hard to balance these games. So let's do what we can. We'll spin this way. And I'll talk even though I've been liking the idea of just talking and then showing y'all the things. So, spinning's for nerds. Maybe I just wanted y'all to say hi to Chihiro. Chihiro, where would we be without you and your warm soul blessing the background of this video? That is my son, and I will protect him with my life. Now, if anyone wants to buy me anything Veronica Gripeshnikov, I think I unplugged this mic on accident. I hope I did not unplug this mic by accident. But we keep going. We keep going. Starting off with the Thursday night game. This, to me, comes down to experience and non-experience. And what the Commanders have been showing us lately is that against good teams, they don't finish. And truth be told, they haven't really beaten anyone good. Their best win since week 4 was Chicago. And even then, they didn't even deserve to win that game. They got a Hail Mary, which, in my honest opinion, there was like a hold or two that didn't get called, but like, I don't like any games on holding penalties, so I don't hate that. And then the worst secondary coverage play on a Hail Mary in history, probably. I'm not going to do the research, but whatever. But yeah, outside of beating the Cardinals in week 4, they haven't really beaten anyone worth a damn. So in the game in Philly on a short week, I don't see why Philly doesn't take this one. I will give Commanders cover, though. I think the Commanders are a good team. And I think they deserve respect for a good team. And again, this is also me holding out on Philly and, coaching issues and playing issues. So, it's one of those things where, do I think Philly should win this game? Oh, I'm sure they should. But at 3.5, I'll take that. It could be a game-winning field goal as far as I'm aware. I'll take that. And then the rest of the couple games I'm not really going to spend too much time on. Lions, 13.5. It's interesting that we've gotten this far into the season And I think this is the second double-digit spread we've gotten off of memory. And I mean, all double digits I've covered so far, so I haven't really had to go to my rule of thumb. But I guess that also means we haven't had a lot of double digits to begin with, so hey. Even the rule of 4 is not playing up to potential, so maybe we don't even gotta worry about my double digit spread theory. But it just takes one. Can the Jags make it interesting? I'm not gonna see it. So I'll roll with the lines. Remember that 52-14? I'm expecting something similar. Packers over Bears. I've lost confidence in the Bears, and they couldn't even put up points against New England. New England's a respectable team, but you're only putting up 3 against them. Yeah. Bears gotta do something. They gotta do it fast. Speaking of the Patriots, I think they give the Rams a good fight. Now, the other thing about it more, it's like, yeah, Miami's been the better team. They've just been dealt with injuries. And once everyone gets healthy, they should be fine. But, I don't know. I gotta have faith that the Rams would be a little more motivated. Especially with the NFC West title still being out there. I can't imagine a lot of teams think Arizona is going to be that consistent enough to win the division. And now San Francisco's only getting healthier. So I would have thought the Rams would have been a little more motivated, but apparently not. This is probably a dumb pick too, but I'm taking Cleveland over New Orleans. I don't care for the Saints. Good job being in Atlanta. The NFC South game, a division game, and I don't have high hopes for Atlanta to begin with. I'm taking Cleveland because I'm mostly anti-Saints. But this will come back to bite me. Prove me wrong, Jameis. Do your thing, Jameis. Vikings over Titans, but after the last couple of weeks' performance, I'm not laying high spreads to the Vikings. Tennessee can cover that 5.5. I'm not laying high spreads to them. Colts over the Jets. I don't care if it's Richardson or Flacco starting. I don't trust the Jets. I don't. Dolphins blow out the Raiders. I don't care for the Raiders. Ravens Steelers. This is one of those few games I'm being cheeky on. This is one of, typically you don't do this, or if you're taking a team straight up, if it's -3 or lower, you just take them and roll with it. Because of these games, because of these rivalries, and because I genuinely think this game can go either way, because Ravens-Steelers games always go the least way you expect it. So Ravens colors, Steelers to win, Ravens to win, Steelers to cover. I don't know how Pittsburgh's a 3-point dog in Pittsburgh with the way they've been playing. I guess Vegas really thinks Baltimore is a better team. But, sure, +3 as a home dog, I'll roll with it. This is a game that could honestly, granted, both defenses have been 50-50. Pittsburgh's still good, Baltimore, ugh. So this is going to be one of those high-scoring games. You saw that 27-28, imagine another game like that. I don't know what the over is, but if it's anywhere near 45, take that over, I promise you. 24-23s, 28-27s. 26-24, some shit like that. Something like that. Expected. As far as the other rivalry game that has been known for the history books in the last 15-20 years, Niners-Seahawks, I'm still rolling with the Niners. I've lost faith in Seattle. I want to believe they were my surprise wild card team, but oh well. Broncos over Falcons. I don't trust the Falcons. Still haven't. And I think Denver's going to be more motivated after that loss. Yeah. Surprise to some probably not. The Chiefs are not going to go undefeated. We all know this. And it only feels right for the Bills to do it. It's in Buffalo. It's the regular season. Kansas City offense has looked like shit. I think this is the time Buffalo gets the statement win. Chiefs get rid of that pressure of being undefeated skid, and both teams flourish afterwards. But I like Buffalo. Bengals over Chargers on the Sunday night game, and I'm only picking that because I think the Bengals are desperate. That 7th seed, race for the 7th seed is not too thrilling. I love Bo Nix, I love what Denver's doing. I don't know how much you want to rely on that. And then you have Indy, who, if they can figure out anything on offense, maybe. But then you got Cincinnati right there. They're right there. And I think a win like this would give Cincy a chance. If Cincy doesn't win this game, they might as well just say goodbye to their season. They might as well. But yeah, I think Cincy did it because out of desperation. Chargers have a great defense, but their offense hasn't been the most consistent in the world. Herbert's played great, but their offense hasn't been the most consistent. And I think if Cincinnati pressures them, challenges them, gets up early, I think they could be had. Now, I'm rooting for the Chargers. Believe me, I am. But I think Cincy's desperate, so they're going to go for it. And then Monday night, I like the Texans over the Cowboys. I'm not going to think too much into this. Nico should play in this game. Like, Nico was, like, game hair decision for the Sunday night game. Couldn't play him. Oh, well. He's going to play this Monday night game. Nico, Tank, Joe Mixon. Cowboys are playing with backups. Micah might make an impact, but Texans roll this game. And if they don't roll, then I mean, I've already started checking out on them, mostly because of injuries, but if they can't dominate this game, they might just go. They might not even win a wild card playoff game. They're lucky Indy doesn't know what they're doing, because Texans look like they're choking this division away. Keep an eye out for that. Alright, those are the games. Go over here one more time, let them quickly scroll. Eagles over the Commanders. Commanders cover. Lions dominate the Jags. Packers take care of the Bears. Rams Patriots play a hard-fought game. Browns upset New Orleans. Titans keep it close against the Vikings because the Vikings don't know what they're doing anymore. Colts over the Jets. Dolphins. Ravens Steelers. It'll probably be a 2-point or 1-point game. Or I'm being cheap. I'm going to get one or the other. Niners over Seahawks. Broncos over Falcons. Bills over Chiefs. I will say, admittedly, that the Bills being the favorite, even as a home team. I'm watching, y'all. Bengals over Chargers, Texans over Cowboys. And then one quick peep into fantasy football. A dreadful 2-4 after my 0-6 run last week. But the problem was those 2 wins came in the 2 rando leagues. So in the 3 leagues that are most important to me, 0-6 in the last 2 weeks. And the 4th most important league, 0-2 in the last 2 games as well. So, all these important leagues, we are riding cold streaks. Very cold streaks. LOA, that's a dream that's pretty much kissed goodbye. Whatever. But everything else, there's still a chance. Still a chance. Anywho, that is all from me. Make sure you follow me on Twitter, even though TBD what's going to happen with my Twitter account. I'll still be there, but I'm probably going to be moving to Blue Sky. I probably will be doing that. TBD. Pop into Instagram. I don't think I've posted there in a couple of weeks or anyway, but pop in there in case I do. Me. And then there's a Discord. Pop in, say hi, have some fun. And for that, that's all from me. Choose peace, accept love, and have big trust. Good night, everybody.